Hello and welcome to our website. This site is for Canadian employers who are frustrated and looking for a solution for bad hires, costly turnover, and a lack of employee engagement. Okay, let's get started. Now let's face it, hiring is incredibly simple. Anybody can do it at any time. It can be done in a matter of minutes. However, hiring the right person, well, that's an entirely different story. In fact, a Harvard Business Review points out that 80% of employee turnover is due to bad hiring decisions. That's 80%. Wow. Now, one has to ask the question, why is this happening? We first have to start and look at the typical hiring process. Now, remember, today's hiring process is actually invented in the 1820s. And in large part, we still use the same hiring process today, and it consists of three key elements. Now remember, there's variations of the hiring process. However, these three key elements are the resume, the interview, and of course, references. Now in the past, hiring the right people was relatively simple. I'll give you an example. Now, if the job was to move heavy rocks, who would you hire? See what I mean? Pretty simple. Well, a few things have changed over the past 200 years. However, the hiring process has basically stayed the same. So what's the problem today, you ask? Well, the main problem is the advancement of technology. Jobs have become vastly more complex than ever before, which leaves you, the employer, with a very difficult task of trying to figure out if candidates are the right fit for the job and your culture with very little factual information. And because it's so difficult to make these decisions, you as an employer often fall victim to the most common hiring mistake. What is that, you ask? Hiring great people, but for the wrong job. You know the type. They have a great resume, perfect references, they interview well, you like them, and of course, they pass that important gut check. However, once you've hired them, they just don't live up to your expectations. And really, it's not your fault. The reason this happens is because of the iceberg effect. You can only see what the candidate wants you to see. However, it's what you can't see that causes all the problems. Not until after you hire them do you find out they're just not the right fit for the job and or your company culture. And what you thought was going to be a great hire turns out to be one of your worst nightmares. So what is a solution? Well, you can keep doing the same thing over and over and pray for a better result, or you can try job fitting your candidates before you hire them. So what exactly is job fit? Well, I think the best way to describe it is like this. If the job was to climb a tree, would you rather hire a squirrel or try to train a horse? Now, we all have our natural abilities. Job match testing allows you to easily identify the right candidate based on their natural abilities. We all have our strengths and our weaknesses. The key to job fit is to measure the candidate in their thinking style, behavioral traits, and interest, and compare them to what is ideal for a specific job in your very own organization. Job fit pre-employment testing allows you to see under the water, get to know the candidates better than they know themselves. You will know before you hire them if they have the ability to do the job, how well they can do it, and if they'll even be happy doing it. Now, doing this provides you with many results, such as eliminating bad hires, increasing employee engagement, and help drop turnover by 50 to 80%. And of course, that depends on your industry. It works well with your current hiring process, and it allows you to hire faster, smarter, and easier. Now, if this sounds interesting to you, I recommend you look around our website. If you think this might be a possible solution for you, request a free demo. And if you qualify, you can see for yourself with your very own eyes if it'll be right for you. And as my grandfather always used to say, proof is in the pudding. Well, there you have it, a quick introduction to the job fit pre-employment testing. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.